Hi everybody, this is my third video out of a series of 3. The other 2 were centered around Paul, who is from Ireland, and interacting with him, talking about his culture, his experience in education, and then the second video talking about me teaching him some card games that were part of my culture. So this video is to reflect on thoughts and feelings before, after, etc. stuff. But so the first question is, what kinds of strong feelings did you experience before, during, after the interactions? So in general, I mean, I was really excited to get to know about Paul's education experience, his general experiences, because I have a little bit of Irish in me, and I really wanted to know, like, where similarities could be. And I knew, or well, you know, he said that he was a little bit apprehensive, just because, like, especially when I told him we were going to be playing cards for my culture, actually a lot of people thought that was weird, because, like, cards being part of my culture doesn't really seem like that big of a cultural thing, but it really is to me. So he, you know, a little bit apprehensive about that. But in the end, we both had a lot of fun, especially when we got to play cards with other people. That was a big part of the fun factor. And then next question, what are some things you thought or felt differently about as a result of the interactions? So we definitely talked a lot about his education experience in the first vlog, and we both kind of came to a realization that our different educations had luck in certain places. Like the state tests that he has to take in order to get into certain majors, I don't have to do that. Like, I can choose whatever major I want. Even now I can switch, but in Ireland, like, he has to, like, take certain state exams, and then only for those state exams that he took can he choose a major. So we definitely had luck in certain places, and we had a lot of conversations about the certain luck in areas that we had. So I'm lucky I can change my major, and, you know, he's lucky he can specialize so, you know, focused in one area. But yeah, so the next question is, what did you learn about yourself, positive or negative, from these interactions? So this one was really interesting. We actually both learned, I think this is back to the first vlog too, that we gave up certain passions of ours that we wanted to maybe center our lives around, even coming into college, because he was passionate about movies and I was passionate about music, and we both kind of gave that up because we chose physics, which is a really practical, you know, science-based, math-based thing that can have a lot of spots in today's society and workforce, and we just kind of gave up our passions because it didn't fit. You know, financially, it might not have worked out in the end. And, like, we keep them as hobbies, but, you know, they aren't our main thing when they really could be. And we both thought that was something interesting that, you know, we both connected with. And then, yeah, it's just something we learned about ourselves. But the next question is, as a result of the interactions, what might you do differently as an MSU student? We both said that we probably won't change a lot of our, you know, things as MSU students, because, I mean, as insightful as the project itself was, it really isn't that different between our cultures. We both understand that cultures come differently to different people, and just as students, we just feel inclined to finish our studies more than anything else. And that's not that big of a deal. Like, we can interact with people from other cultures, but if it's not pertinent to finishing, you know, it's not that important. So, but this last question was just for me. How might this experience influence you as a learner and possible educator? Well, first of all, I need to learn how to teach people how to play cards better. Just like I definitely need to hone those teaching skills that are important, especially if I want to go on the track that I'm trying to choose, which might be being a professor someday. So, I mean, just as a learner, I know that I'm passionate about certain things, especially the thing that I talked about before, choosing a major. I think as a student, I can really learn from that. So overall, this was a really insightful project, and I had a lot of fun talking to Paul. So thank you all for watching, and we will meet again someday.